Hello, Alejandro. It's Cindy Busby, but I think you know me best as Hot Ash from Heartland. Thank you so much for watching the show all the way from Costa Rica. That is so cool. This is why I love being a part of Heartland, is people from all over the world can really enjoy the show and really relate to the show. And it is a show that has been a part of my life now for over 18 years, and the audience and the people just keep growing and growing. And so thank you so much for watching and for sending me this message. You sent me some questions, so I want to answer them. So here we go. Number one, you asked, do I know about autism? I do know about autism. I don't know too much in depth about it. I'm not an expert, but I do know several people close to me that have been affected by autism, and they are on varying degrees of the spectrum. And so I have a great appreciation for autistic people who live with autism, and thank you for sharing that you have autism yourself, and that you were diagnosed when you were 6 years old, because you're 26 now and you've been living with it for the last 20 years. So thank you so much for sharing that piece of information about you. I know that it makes you extra loving and extra special, and yeah, I'm grateful to get to meet you, and thank you so much for sharing that. It makes me want to learn more about it. So thank you. Did I ever visit Costa Rica, and do I have any plans to go? You know, I almost went to Costa Rica in 2015. I had a trip planned, but that's actually when I booked a movie called Unleashing Mr. Darcy, which aired on the Hallmark Channel. And so I was unable to go. And since then, I've never booked another trip to go back to Costa Rica, but I have so many friends that have been there, and they absolutely adore it. The beach, the jungle, all the incredible animals, the food, and just the lifestyle there just really is something that I cannot wait to discover. So you must absolutely adore it and love it, and I can't wait to go. And number three, have I ever listened to a Spanish dub of me? I have, actually, and it is so weird. I've heard my voice dubbed in many different languages: French, German, Spanish, Italian. It's like kind of weird, but like really fun, because I wish I could meet the people who dub my voice, because that would be really cool. But I have heard it, but I haven't heard it a lot, because I typically will listen to things in English. But I do love hearing people who have were allowed to dub my voice. I think that's really cool, and I would just love to meet them and love to see what it was like for them to record that in the studio. So thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate you so much. I'm sending you a great big hug. Thank you so much for sharing all of these things about you, and wishing you a wonderful weekend. Mwah! And happy Valentine's Day.